Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Ultimate Count Dracula. My brain went blank then. I'm reading it off the bottom. Ultimate Count Dracula. The Bela Lugosi Dracula. You can see on the side there, beautiful blue piercing eyes. Some very nice artwork on the back. Look at all these this looks like a very posable figure. Yeah, like, which pose are you going to have him on? Your shelf. Ooh, starry blue eyes. We have the legalese stuff underneath there. The Lugosi. I often wonder, because like they wouldn't have done a lot of merchandise for this kind of thing back in the time of this being made, you know, the film. How would Bela Lugosi feel about having an action figure? You know, because surely modern actors, if you know, like Michael Keaton probably has a few action figures of himself. If I was an actor and I was made into an action figure, I would probably, I don't know, maybe one day the Rocketman may get his own action figure. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look on the inside. There we go. 3 heads are better than one. And let's see, what have we got in here? So we have, includes removable cape, wine bottle, tray, candle, bat with stand, goblet, and interchangeable head and hands. I like the idea of this. I will say now, I've seen, this is the colour version obviously. They're doing a black and white version, but it's got that bit missing. The red, I don't want to say cravat, whatever that is that's around his neck, that bit is missing. So, because it's a black and white suit, you know, the suit without hands, so you can swap the colour head, colour hands, and make a completely different figure. I think NECA have either done that, and it's really clever, or NECA didn't know they were doing that, and they're going to go, damn, we could have sold an extra figure there. But anyway, I don't know. So yes, Dracula on top, like I said, legalese under the bottom, starry eyes on that side there. Inside we have that, oh, focus, there we go. That, I think, will probably be the pose I will be having this figure in. Because that is Children of the Night, what wonderful music they make. That is brilliant, is that? I'm looking at this figure. I've waited a while for this. I never bought any of the other Dracula figures that anybody else has ever made because it never looked like Lugosi. This looks like Lugosi. Yeah. So, should we get him out of the box? Why not? Right. Find the stubby things. Oops. There we go. Just nearly knocked the lights over. Slip through there. And keep those scissors close because I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of cable ties to remove from this guy. There is a cloak at the back. Right. The card in the back is, as you can see it, is the crypt, coffin and the wall. Right. So, we shall quickly snip I decided to use the scissors because I thought it would be quicker than using the shear things that I've got. The other ones are more for cutting through metal. There we go. Right, I think that is all of the things holding the man himself in. Oh, there goes the candlestick. Right. I love, you know, every other day I vacuum. I vacuumed the other day using the vac that I vac in here with, and it just left a little trail of these lying around. They get caught in the bristles and don't go up the pipe. There we go. That's the cloak. Right, what fell out? The candlestick. Oh, that's the stand for the bat. Let's see what the bat looks like. The bat, well, the bat looks better than the one in the film. That's for sure. It always makes me chuckle in the film when they have the bat flying around, because it really, in no way does it look like a rubber bat. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Right, let's have a look at the man himself. Excuse me. I'll call the bat Sid. Right, there we go. So there is, I have to say, that is a fantastic likeness. That is pretty darn good. His eyes are brilliant. It even, does it have, yes, it even has the ring. I believe was he buried with the ring? I'm sure somebody will tell me. I know he was buried in one of his Dracula capes. Oh, that's the urban legend. Wow. I'm impressed with this. This is a pretty darn... Come back a bit more. There we go. So we start at the feet this time because I feel like a change. So you have a shiny stripe, pinstripe, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it. Down the side of his shoes. Very nice shoes as well. Down the side of his trousers. Very nice shoes. It even looks like he's got socks on. I don't even see that in there. But there is a slightly different colour on the inside of that there. The trousers have a very matte feel to them. Like they've been painted with really, really matte paint to get that shine down there. Tails at the back. Rubber. Butt check. Yeah. Little hanky in his pocket. I like it. Articulation wise. Oh, right. Okay. So there is a reasonable amount of forward and backwards. This is a whole... There is a whole neck in there. As you can see, you can have quizzical looks. Good evening. Yeah. That hand isn't very secure in there. That's better. So that looks like a goblet holding hand. Or maybe a... So you could kind of jimmy that in there. We'll mess about with that in a minute. Yeah, forward is reasonably good. Back not too bad. I said that neck must be removable because the other heads have that neck with it. Arm up. It's kind of weird because the ET figures, they should have given it extra necks and things like that, and they didn't. Not a bad amount of manoeuvrability in that elbow. There is no manoeuvrability in this section here. It is pretty solid. The waist has some swivel in it. The leg up, down, out. Not overly manoeuvrable. He isn't probably going to be a butt kicker. No, but then it's Bela Lugosi. He's not an action-packed character, really, is he? I think that's the most sort of energetic you're ever going to pose him, isn't it? He's not, you know, he's not a fighter, as they say. I like that. Even that looks amazing. Sorry, I'm getting stretched. Right, let's have a look at the other heads. You know, sometimes you get a figure and you just look at it and you go, wow, that is breathtaking. So that is the angry face. It's kind of weird that there's no fangs, but... And you can see the manoeuvrability in there, so you can take that out. So that means with the other figure, you will have the neck to swap as well. So they have done it on purpose, because the neck would be a black and white neck. I really don't fancy, and I'm probably not going to do it in this video, trying to pull that neck out of there, because that is going to be a pain in the tush. Wow, look, it's even got slightly different colours to his waistcoat. Is metallic, some metallic white to it. And oh, it's brilliant. It's just little details that just make it pop. Wow, sorry. So, I am impressed with this figure. So yes, we have that head, which is the angry head. Then we have that, which is, hang on, Smolder. Yeah. Nice dimple in his chin. Wow. He's got the marks on the inside of his face there. This is brilliant. Wow. I'm going to say it again. Wow. Sound like what's in it? Wow, man. Right, the cape. The cloak. Not the cape. What's the difference between a cape and a cloak? Somebody tell me in the comments at the bottom. What is the difference between a cape and a cloak? Questions you never knew you'd be asking today. Right, so there is a sturdy piece there attached to the top, if you can see that. There we go. So that is obviously going to plug. Oops. Don't want to do this, but I'm going to flick them on the floor. Right, so I'm guessing pegs on like that. Wow. Straight away. How cool is that? The way that cloak has just fallen is... That is something special, isn't it? Come on, admit, guys, this is breathtakingly good. Like that. That is probably also maybe a pose that I'll have him on the shelf as. The cloak is great because there's kind of an inside. So it's got a bit that's folded over. So it folds nice. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, there is a bit. Just gives it that little bit more weight. Wow. Just makes it sit better. That is technical stuff, I know, but it's well done. That's about the only sort of semi-naff thing in it, but then the bat in the original film isn't the best bat. Right, just stand over there a minute. Stay. So we have in here, we have the plate. I'll just do that. There we go. What was in that little bit there? Nothing. That was just where it plugged in. Right, okay. I mean, worried there that I'd lost something. Yeah, that was just the plug. So everything out there, yep. Right, put that over there. So we have a bottle with a tick on it. I'm quite sure it does sort of look like it's a beverage bottle. We have the pewter tray, which is plastic, but it's supposed to look like a pewter tray. And then we have two goblets with red liquid in them. I wonder what that could be. Then the hands, we have two kind of hands. I don't know what you call them, but they're not grippy hands, they're hands. And then we have one which is, I guess, you for holding the cloak, or you can put the candlestick in it, I guess, in some way, maybe. Let's look on the box. Could be that one. It's hard to tell because it's his hands facing. But yeah, that's something that I will work on. I suppose it would be kind of looped around like that. There we go. So it would be that, right? Let's see. Let me gently. Now the other hand was loose coming out. That one didn't want to come out. So it would be sort of. Goes over there. You know, something like that. It's not quite like the same as on the box, but I'll have to work at that one. But yeah, I just think this is brilliant. It's got such character to it. That hand will kind of hold the goblet, I suppose. I think you may have to use a little bit of the old sticky tack or something on there, but what about that hand? Oh, that hand definitely will. Yep, that's definitely a drinking hand. What about that one? Because isn't there a scene where he brings Harker some, like, two goblets? Yeah, one for him and one for Harker. So yeah, so you can do the holdy hands. Holdy hands? You know what I mean. Focus, there we go. There is a million and one potential things. The neck is, like I say, worrying me a little bit because I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to pop that out. Let's just take that out of his hand. See how easy it is to... No, the head is coming up, but oh, actually no. Ah, right. So yeah, it is doable. There's a ball joint in there, so move. Oh, it does move as well. I'm going to put this one back on. Hello. I'm going to put this one back on because this is... Well, that went in a lot easier than it... There we go. Right. You do have to give it a little, and it'll pop. I don't know if you heard it pop, but yeah. So yeah, I think this is definitely a 10 out of 10. This is a brilliant looking figure. And I'm looking forward to the accessory set now. I was a little bit so like, I don't know if we need an accessory set like that, but I think I'm going to be manoeuvring my shelves around and getting a full Universal Monster shelf, like proper display for these, because that is brilliant. I keep saying it's brilliant, but it is. It really is. Just let's do another close up. Pan down him. There we go. And little details like the fob watch. Is this? That is glued down, but it does go further back than that. It's just brilliant. I am so impressed with this. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm impressed with this. Oops, that was the wrong way around. Yeah. I have seen, just looking at this, it's Dracula and that. Trick or Treat Studios are now going to be doing some Hammer horror figures. I really, really hope that they do well with those and nick the idea and do some in this scale. Because I would like Christopher Lee... I'm going to say this right, because you may be watching this if you're into these. I painted a one-to-one bust of Christopher Lee and I sold it on eBay to a guy in America. It went off to America and I lost all my pictures of it. So if you're the guy that bought it, I'd just like to know. I know you probably won't want to share, but yeah, one-to-one bust of Christopher Lee, old Snarly, and I lost all my pictures of it. It broke my heart. So anyway, this is a fantastic figure. Another wonderful figure from NECA. Thank you, NECA, for this. Yeah, I am. So the camera cut off on me. This is Dracula with the other guys, with Wolfman and Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein's creature. I do like the fact that there is a slight... Okay, Wolfman is stood on a wafer thin. There is a height difference between them. I do like that. Yes, his legs are a little bit wide, but still, he is a little bit short. He comes in at about 18. I'd say about 18.5 centimeters, or 7 and a bit inches. So yeah, I think it is a great figure, and he's going to look great stood on a shelf with these guys. Even though these three were never actually in the film together, I know Dracula, but it was a different actor playing that part. When, you know, they were together but not together, and it's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you are new here, please have a look down there. Hit the like, shares, and the subscribe button as well. That subscribe button really helps the channel. Yeah, I think this is brilliant. We have a few more figures. The Invisible Man should be here in the next couple of days. Invisible Man and War Duke, or whatever his name is, and there was another one. Alf. Yeah, so they should be in the next few days. So yeah, and I have another Proton Pack video as well. So yeah, it's going to be busy in the next few days. So I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And me and Dracula here, we will see you all in the next video. That was terrible. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye now.